How's it going, guys? It's Noir back with another video. We're back with the 10th episode of making samples until I'm good. This is a series I'm doing on the channel. I make a sample each week. I make more than one, but you know, in these videos, it's just the one. I implement different techniques I've found on the internet and just build practice essentially. I'm trying to get better at making samples. I think it's a good way to show you a bit of the process behind it, interact with you guys, tell me what you think in the comments. So today we got a banger. I was watching a few videos on making soul samples. I've been trying to get better at that particular style. It's pretty difficult. It feels like there's so few instruments in actual soul songs, but where it becomes difficult is that those instruments are all doing not complex parts, but they're all filling out their own spaces really well. It's all about capturing a vibe with all these different instruments, and they all sort of speak for themselves in a way. Anyways, I made the sample today, and I think it sounds pretty good. I think it captures it. Definitely the beat I made with it is like soulful boom bap vibe, so stick around for that at the end. Let's get to it. So I started with the piano. I always seem to start with the piano. I think it's a great way to start any sample. And yeah, I made this chord progression. So immediately it sets a vibe. I just started with the chords, and then I need to find some little pockets to put a few extra detailed notes just to give it a bit more human feel, right? And I did some subtle movements like a strumming sort of thing. In FL Studio you can just hit the strum button. In Ableton, I don't know if there is one, I haven't found it. I'll do some research on that, but I just go in really tight and just drag them and play it until the chord sounds colored the way I want, because it colors the start of the chord. And so then all I did to fill that out a bit more, I just copied the chords onto a different pattern. I removed those accents, and then I just chose a different preset, and I ended up drowning in reverb a bit to create a bit of a pad effect. You can probably hear as well, I did a bit of a effect. I just played around with a crystallizer. I've never used one. I just gave it a go and I liked the way it sounded straight away, so I started playing with that. Then next I added the bass, just sticking in the key of the sample. Nothing crazy here. And so I've been mentioning in the last few episodes that I need to add my own drums to these samples to give them a really authentic feel, and I've been slacking on that a little bit. In this particular case I finally did it, except I just sampled a drum break and cut down the frequencies essentially, so it created a bit of a sampled feel. So this is it. I think what makes this work so well is the reverb actually, because the reverb's on the bus for the whole sample. The reverb on the drums gives it a real nostalgic feel. I kind of like the way it turned out. And so that was good. I put a few effects on the sample just to make it all come together, and then I bounced it. And then we have this beat here. I made a few different sections of the sample before I bounced it. It was the whole thing, and then it was a section without the drums, and then it was a section without the bass. Easy. So I bounced that, chopped it up a bit, and created this beat. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Anyways, that's the end of the video. I thought that beat turned out pretty crazy. The drums are kind of knocking. I like the way it sounded. I've been in a little bit of a beat block recently, trying to really push it with the MPC, so this turned out great. Gives me a vote of confidence for sure. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed it down in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.